Hi guys, how we doing? This is a review of this little baby here, Sigelei Zmax V3. It's obviously a telescopic variable voltage, variable wattage mod. It is Kanga friendly, which means I get to use my favourite Kanga rod, which helps because it's pretty badass with the old silver rod on the top. Guys, this mod is stainless steel. It is telescopic, obviously, which means that it will take anything from 350 all the way up to a 650. It does come with multiple end caps. Just give me 1 second to get this one off. That's the standard end cap. I'll just grab one. And that is your 350 end cap. On this one when using 350s, this one when using anything else. Reason is obviously 350 is a lot smaller. So rather than have a very dodgy mod. Right, okay. So that's that there. Put battery in the mod, and the mod likes to speak to you. It says Sigelei. Obviously the maker of the mod. It is 5 clicks to turn on. When you turn it on, it will say Sigelei again and scroll across the screen. There is multiple options on this mod. Being variable voltage, variable wattage, you do get a choice. I personally like to go for 6.5 watts with the old 2.3 ohm coil eVods. Down to you, personal choice. I'm not going to tell you how to vape if you don't tell me how to vape. So, pretty simple. Guys, the menu system pretty easy. 1, 2, 3. 3 clicks to get in there. Option 1 is on off. Turn it on to be able to fire the mod. Turn it off to be able to not fire the mod. Simple enough. Option 2 is your power up. Option 3 is your power down. Pretty self-explanatory. If you're here and you're looking at these sort of things, you should know what I'm talking about there. If not, then I will put a link to some basic tutorials for the beginning paper. I would not say this is a beginner device. I would not say it is an advanced device. It's pretty simple and easy to use. Option 4 is your display for your battery. It tells you how much battery you got left, and which obviously, guys, let's face it, we've all been caught short one time or another, and it's always handy to have. Option 5 is your choice of what comes up on the LCD display when you do press a button. As you can see, when I fire my button, it comes up with what I'm currently vaping at, which is 6.5 watts. Fancy that. If you say, you can set it to show the resistance of the atomizer. I'll just show you that real quick. Okay. Let's click through the menu, guys. There we go. 2.3 ohms. It is a very clear screen. Yeah, it's probably not showing up very well on the camera, but we've got lights and shit all over the place. But it is a very clear screen. Nice. The screen itself is actually flat, opposed to some models I've seen on other VVVW mods where the screen is actually either sunk into the mod flat, which leaves quite a recess, where this one is fit flush with the mod itself and just flatten out here. Or they do a curved screen. Curved screens are not my thing. It makes it very difficult to see the screen. The other option in that is you can have it to show how much battery life you've got left every time you take a vape. Not really concerned with that. I just periodically check it. And number 7 in the old thing is your power or voltage. And I stick it to power, which is obviously your watts. Voltage is obviously your volts. So nice and simple. And then obviously your power up, power down, change whichever one. Anybody who's a little bit confused, you don't need to set both up. Just pick one that you want to be using and then set that to what you want. Like me, I have mine set on 6.5 watts for these eVods. I do have it set higher for a few other things that I've got, and a little bit lower on on my dripper, because I've just reworked my dripper to 1.3, so it will just about work on this. One option I forgot to mention was option 6, which is your LCD display on or off. I like to have it on. I can't see as having it off will increase the amount of vape you're going to get by more than maybe a couple of minutes. The power to run this sort of screen has got to be very minimal, so there we go. Obviously, like I said guys, it is telescopic, so you can use your 500 batteries and your 650 batteries. And you can also run your 350 batteries, of which I have none available to hand, because they're somewhere else handy. It's another story. And again, that 650 is here, so that's why we won't talk about that. I personally like this in 500 mil, pretty much nice. No rattle from the mod, which is a bit odd, especially from a telescope. Does have a little bit of telescope wobble. Expect that. You're going to get that with any telescopic mod you buy. I don't care who makes it, how much it is, there is going to be telescopic wobble there. It is simply a fact of the only way you would not get that is if you had enough surface area threaded. And when you've got anything that can take a battery from that size all the way down to a battery that's almost half that size, then you're going to have a very small amount of actual surface thread on one part of the mod, which is going to give you that wobble. So that's understandable. It's everywhere. Every single mod has that. This Sigelei V3 also has that removable top ring. Not sure why you want to remove that. I suppose if you've got your ATI stuck on there or something like that. Obviously, like I said, it is Kanga accessible. It will pretty much take any 510 atomizer, a piece of cake. Really, everything I've got, I've tried on it, and it's working fine. If you look at the bottom of the mod, nice vent holes there, nice and big, obviously very good. I find the hot spring in that one is a lot stiffer than this one. Obviously, it's one of those things. I mean, I expect the hot spring for the 350 to be a bit looser, because you're going to have to give that one a bit of a squeeze down. But yet again, decent drilling on the holes for the base of that one as well. So that's it pretty much guys. I will say one of the better mods I've used. I did buy this one myself for my own use, and you know, I've got to say it's fantastic. I want to say something bad, other than the wobble and the slightly loose button, but every mod I've ever used has had a loose button really, except the lava tube, and don't like that. So there we are guys. So I've been RY1, you've been there somewhere, and I know this is short, but I'm not like every other review. I'm going to give you the information and that's it. Any questions, drop me a message, hit me up on the Twitters, which will be around here somewhere. I will promise I will start using it at some point. Find me on the Facebooks, Ryan Top Taylor, yay! Go to Just Vapes on Facebook if you're not already on there. Top group. And there it goes. Vape on, vape happy, and keep vaping clean. I've been RY1. Thank you very much, and good night. Or good morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. Tatty boys.